The UN Security Council turned down a resolution drafted by the Zionist entity's closest ally. The resolution allegedly aiming at putting an end to the Zionist aggression against Palestinian civilians in the Gaza Strip was vetoed by Russia, Algeria, and China.
It is beyond any doubt that Resolution 2712 and 2720 have fallen short due to the absence of a clear demand for a ceasefire.
Representatives from the rejecting countries accused Washington of a hypocritical spectacle that does not pressure its ally. They further described it as exceedingly politicized and containing an effective green light for the Zionist entity to mount a military operation in Gaza's southernmost city of Rafah.
This would definitively close the door when it comes to discussions about the need for a ceasefire in Gaza. This would free the hands of Israel, and it would result in all of Gaza and its entire population having to face destruction, devastation, or expulsion. We are not guided by what is convenient for Washington and its satellites.
The U.S. drafted resolution called for increased humanitarian aid in the Gaza Strip, but failed to include a permanent ceasefire. Instead, it only called for a 6-week ceasefire, still labeling the Hamas resistance group as a terrorist organization. Many have supported the veto against the U.S. drafted resolution, explaining that it dodged the most central issue, that of ceasefire, through ambiguous language, without providing an answer to the question of realizing a ceasefire in the short term.
The final text remains ambiguous and does not call for an immediate ceasefire, nor does it even provide an answer to the question of realizing a ceasefire in a short time. This is a clear deviation from the consensus of the Council members and fell far short of the expectations of the international community.
In response, the Palestinian resistance movement Hamas issued a statement expressing appreciation for the decision.
We express our appreciation for the position of Russia, China, and Algeria, which rejected the biased American resolution of aggression against our people.
After refusing several draft resolutions to reach an end for the endless war crimes and daily massacres against unarmed civilians, the U.S. new resolution was labeled as biased and equalizing the criminals with the victims. And between the drafted resolutions and repeated vetoes, Palestinians only bear the brunt of a genocidal war led by the Zionist entity and protected by its allies.